Okay, I'd like to welcome everybody. Thanks for coming. Hopefully we'll all learn something new today. Feel free to ask anything you like.
Talk me through the difference between off-season and how much you would eat in the off-season as compared to when you're dieting down. I mean, when people say off-season, I see them stuffing everything from hamburgers, cakes. They worried more about the weight. But as Sav has always said, they never work on their weaknesses. So when they come to diet down to the competition, their weaknesses haven't improved regardless of how much weight they've put on. What do you think is the problem there?
When you're off season, you go off season of one reason, that is to grow and fix your bad parts, do them better, maybe repair from issues, tearing muscles, whatever. And what you need to for all this, you need clean, good food, you need the supplements. Do you need to eat shit food every day? No, of course not. Do you train better with a lot of shit food? No, you don't. Can you eat it? Yes, of course. I mean, I have always eaten good before. The last weeks now, just before, because I wanted to do it, I ate a lot of crap every day here in London, the 2 last weeks with my girlfriend here in London. Ice cream, chocolate, everything. I didn't gain weight, I didn't do better in the gym, I just feel tired, bad, and yeah. I mean, eat good food, and of course you can eat something little, but eat a lot of burgers, fries. No, it just makes it harder for you when you go to a show and going to diet down. So, the best is off season, eat good food, put in more fat, more carbs, and of course you can go out and eat, and of course you should eat something good, take a drink or whatever to feel good. Same as on the diet. I mean, okay, I haven't had any eating days yet, but if I'm really good, when it's like 4 weeks out or something, then I take a Saturday and I eat 2 good meals. That's enough on a diet for me. Some people take a whole Saturday and just eat. No one of that girls or guys that do that is good on stage. Never. They go, I gained like 10 kilo this weekend. Okay, good. So, but that's also something very different. I mean, I saw when I eat all this crap, I didn't gain fat anyway. But the training gets worse. I don't have the pump, I don't get the hunger when I went to the gym, I don't have the energy levels that I had when I ate like rice and chicken. So, when you're off season, take care of the off season period to do something really, really good. Grow and maintain the bad part of your body. And of course, it's good to do cardio, say 30 minutes twice a week when you're off season, or 20 minutes 3 times a week. It's super good to do. But do that, don't do it more, because when you start your diet, you need to do more and more cardio. So, yeah. Okay, your question.
You said about the off-season increasing your fats.
Yeah.
How would you do that? Do you eat chicken breast all year round, or do you eat the whole chicken, or more
The
red?
difference is that I can have sauce on the chicken, can take, whatever you can.
You eat chicken breast all year round?
Yeah, you eat chicken also probably all year round, but you cook it different.
Yeah.
That's what I do, and I can eat out, and I eat a lot of bars. I like and but I still drink a lot of protein powder because I need the protein.
Do you eat more red meat? Sorry? More red meat?
Yes, I do. I mean, red meat is really, really good to do on the diet too. Depends on your size, your condition, everything. Right now I had eat too little because my girlfriend not here, so I do my food by myself. But I should eat meat twice a day right now, but I don't do it. I mean, say chicken twice a day, meat twice a day, fish once a day. That's a perfect combo. Then in the end, depends on the shape, maybe you go down on fish and chicken, or even maybe you need to just go down on fish because you don't get ripped. But for the most guys that are heavyweights, you can eat meat, chicken, all the way.
Insulin, do you use in it? Does it work?
The last year I'm not that big fan of it. Before, yes. Does it work? Yes. Works good. But you need to handle it with care.
Do you do it before and after the workout?
Back in time when I did it, and I know it, I always did it after training. Because that is like, I mean, even if you do insulin or not, after training your body's empty, it's like an open window. Carbs and protein, when you get a bit, you open a window and it's flushed right in your muscles. So of course if you take insulin after, it's open even more. I've done it a couple of times before training also, but
I find I do it before I have a much better workout.
yeah, you've got a very good pump. I'm not that big. I know Jay Cutler, I talk with him, he's a big fan of doing that. And it works good. You grow, of course, but the last 2 years, almost nothing. I don't know. I have tried it, but it's like, you know, sometimes you get tired of doing some.
Do you think the deterioration of Jay Cutler's physique is due to excessive use of insulin?
Yeah, absolutely. Because Jay Cutler, when he was in his best shape, he was good, but he still doesn't have any separation in the arms. The shoulder was not that. I mean, if you see some other guys, they are super sharp. The back are super sharp. Jay Cutler's back was never super sharp. It was big muscle, but it looked, even if it was rock hard, it was watery. If you see on the other guys. And
But the biggest difference I've seen on his physique is his stomach is hyperextended.
yeah, exactly.
Ridiculous
Yeah.
proportion.
And the insulin also make your stomach a little upset. Not that you can eat more, but
I find I'm very bloated. I have to
yeah, exactly. You get bloated. I mean, I can take a shake with 100 gram carbs after my training now. Yeah, and I can take a shake, an insult, and when I take the insult, I can feel like a little bloated. It takes a long time to actually eat next meal, so it worked good. Yes, I can't say something else, but now in the end, very not often at all. I tried even a little when I carb up. Have I been my best shape that time? No, never.
Yeah, I've seen people do that and they spoil it. They spoil it.
I think maybe a guy that can carb people all the way and just carb up, say, you know, you have your weigh in and then you train and then you want to get the food in the muscle and you take like 3-4 units, just a little, not too much, and you can't eat too much. If you start carb up on the night before the show, you must think of your belly because you want to be sharp. That's why I say some people don't even carb up when they go on stage. But if you do it right on certain people, it looks good. But I would never recommend somebody to do it.
I mean, what I've seen is people, they find it hard to get shredded for a competition if they've been using insulin.
Yeah.
It's harder to get, I mean, not everybody, but I think the people that it works quite good is people that have a very natural fast metabolism.
Yeah.
And they are more or less sharp all year round. They don't get fat easily. Yeah. Well, if your body fat level is above 10%, you shouldn't touch it.
I mean, when I did it back in time, I wasn't fat, but as I said, I have always been low in fat since I started this. And I mean...
By the way, on the off-season, he's got striated buttocks. In the off-season. So you can see, for him, it's easier to get...
I forgot what I should say. I mean, even on the diet sometimes you think, oh shit, look on the scale, oh shit, 136 like 2 weeks ago. Oh, what's happened now? I look like shrinking. Then think, oh, I can take insulin for 2 days and you know you gain. Back in time, you think like that, but now you don't do it because I mean, I did a lot of cardio, didn't eat enough. I mean, if you have the balance, you can't have the balance right all the time. But
dieting on very high carbs, like a lot of people saying that a lot of pros do now.
What do you say now?
Dieting on very high carbs, a lot of people seem to think they're dieting on, like, you know, 500, 600, 700 and getting shredded.
I mean, right now I'm on myself on around 500 gram carbs. I will start lower it now a little. Depends on my shape. But then, of course, magazines, what people say, you never know. You never know. I mean, I heard that Branch Warren, when George Farah took over Branch Warren, he raised his carb 200-300 gram a day. Yeah, maybe it's right. But at the same time, there's so much other things you can do to get rid of fat. But of course, if you eat more, you need to do more cardio. If you eat less, you do less cardio. So I still think that you must know your body. I mean, I have a coach now also, but do I do what he say? No, I don't. I mean, not one meal is what he says. No, it's not good.
He listens to me.
I mean, we look at my shape, and if I'm good, if I'm not good, then I need to do changes. And I mean, even when I had Dennis James, I followed the base, but I couldn't eat that much food he had me on, like 6-7 meals a day. It was like I ate maybe half of that. So
You got a question, yeah?
Yeah, what do you say if you like run up to your competition, you're thinking maybe you're holding your size quite well, but you want to do a bit more cardio? Would you say do cardio morning and night or not? Is that too much? Morning and night.
Can you take the whole question again?
Right, so if you go up to your comp, say, I don't know, 5-6 weeks out, you're probably think, I'm holding quite a lot of water, quite a lot of size for what you think you should be. Would you do more, would you up your cardio twice a day?
I mean, if I'm like now, I'm 7 weeks out, and I'm in good shape, but I'm not, so I can go on stage in 3 weeks. I mean, I know what stage I'm in.
Yeah.
But I do cardio always. I mean, if I need to increase it, I do it.
Yeah.
But the base is, for me and for the most people, morning and empty stomach. Then if you do a high intensity for a shorter period, or do lower intensity for a longer period, it doesn't matter so much. You burn fat anyway. But then you need to put in another session, maybe after training, or the best is to have cardio in the morning, maybe train in the middle of the day, and do another cardio later in the evening, because you speed up your metabolism. Right now, I mean, I go up like 4 in the morning, do cardio 4:35 a.m., and then I do my training 3-4, so it's about 12 hours apart from each other. That is perfect for the metabolism. It's the same if you take T3 twice a day, you take it 6 in the morning, 6 in the evening. You spread it out. That works for me, and I think it works for many other people too. Because some people, they do cardio 7, then they eat breakfast, then they go and train. How the fuck do you have energy to train?
You ain't got the food inside you.
And like yesterday, I had just hard to sleep the day before, and I did a really hard back workout on Thursday. So yesterday I went back to bed, and I was in the bed all the time, and when it was like 3 o'clock, I ate something, then should I train or not train? And I went to another gym because I didn't want to go to Muscleworks. I felt bad and wanted to see anybody I know. So I trained like 8 in the evening. So I listened to my body too. If you don't feel that you can train exactly after 2 meals or 1 meal or 3 meals, then take 1 meal extra in, or take some extra fat, take a pre-workout, do something, because there's no idea to go to the gym and be totally dead. That I do anyway, so it doesn't matter. But for you here, I mean, I'm stupid, so.
What would you say is your weakest body part, and how would you combat it?
Back in time, I think my back was it. Today, No, what's weakest? I had some problems with my meet session, but now I finally not figure out, but I mean, my legs are big, my shoulders are wider, and I have had some really bad problems with my stomach, parasites and things, the 2 last year. I didn't know it, and now I get rid of them, and my stomach is so much better. I get really tight. So if your mid session get too wide, then your whole from top to 2 goes out. If your mid session is tight, then your top to 2 is good on me. Of course, I want more details. I want to be bigger. I want to have better cheek, bigger legs, bigger arms, bigger shoulders, bigger back, everything. But right now it's more. I mean, from now on, I mean, I haven't put. I mean, I'm 42. Back in times, you retire when you were 30. 23 minutes, 49 this year. So I started competing when I was 30. Most people start competing when they are 15, 20. So I have at least up to 50. What I have in plan right now. I mean, I feel fresh. I'm better now than I ever been before, and I'm 42 here. And I talked with Dexter when we were in Mexico. I mean, everybody knows Dexter has been really, really good the last years. He won Olympia 2008, then 2009, 2010, his shape was like that, and he was thinking of retiring. Then he got a new coach, Coach Farah, come in good shape, and he started like it again. It's same with me. I mean, I've been disappointed many times, been on stage, not being good enough, and many times been on stage and being placed down. So I know all the different feelings, but it's about never give up and think, okay, next show, do this better and this better. So yeah, I only want to improve everything. That's the question.
Do you do blood tests and things like that to see that you're healthy?
I haven't done it since, when did I do it last time? The parasites.
6 weeks ago.
Yes. I try to do it at least twice a year. I mean, the levels is always higher. That's the way it is. But if you go to a doctor here, US, or if you go to a doctor in Sweden, it's very different. If you have a doctor here that have the same medication and know the sport, you tell, okay, this is a little high, not dangerous, this blah blah blah. If you're in Sweden, it's just stop with everything you do.
The doctor I know is a bodybuilder, and he said my levels are alright, and I showed him to my sister who's a medical professional, and she said I'm going to die. So.
I mean, I have a good friend of me that he's a judge in Sweden, and when we trained back in time, he went to school many years to get a doctor. Today he's a doctor. And when I lived in Sweden, I had my doctor, and then I also gave him all the papers so he could see it. Because what the doctor I said that I went to was one thing. What he said was he said, there's nothing to worry about. So it's really hard. It's really hard because you can get like, wow, oh shit, is it that bad? Or is it really that bad? So you need to find a good doctor. Yes?
When you have a weak body part, do you train it more than twice a week, or do you stick around training?
What did you say now?
When you have a body part that you want to catch up, do you train it just twice a week, or do you hit it any more?
Yeah, I have done like back. I still do twice a week, but maybe I could cut it down to once. But I like to do back, and I split it up 2 different sessions. And I mean, say you have a weak biceps. It's not always about to train it more. Say you do it on Tuesday. It's not that you maybe must do it on Friday again. Sometimes you just can maybe go into the gym and just do biceps one day, nothing else. Or you do biceps and another day you do biceps, just a couple of sets, just to get the blood flow, not too heavy, just feel the tone. But you must be careful so you don't get overtrained and injure the muscle. But many times, yes, you can go in and do it twice a week. But the most important is to hit it 2 different ways. Many people that have bad leg, I mean, I do quads one day, hands one day. Many people do quads twice a week. Then I say, why don't you do hands one day, quads one day? No. Okay, but if you got a bad, I mean, say you have weaker hamstrings. You do hams one day. You do quads one day. The day you do quads, I mean, it should be like 3-4 days between these 2. Then you can go in and do, say, some 1-2 exercises for hamstrings, just to get the blood. Because if you do leg extension, then go to the lying leg curl, you get a very good pump. So you can do, say, 1 or 2 exercises, 3-4 sets each, extra. Because you expand the muscle, like you do arms. I do 1 exercise bicep, 1 tricep. When I start to do that, my arms grew even more. Then do first 4 exercises, biceps, 3 sets each, and then 4 exercises triceps. Now I do 1 exercise biceps, 3 sets, then I go to triceps and do 3 sets. That worked good for me, but as I say, everybody's different. But if you have a really bad body part, yeah, you can maybe need to do it twice a week, but you need to hit it very different angles. Like calves, many people have problem with calves. I mean, my calves are big, but they are not so super separated. That's maybe a weaker part for me. My inner calf is big, but it's not the nice separation. I mean, some people you just can see on the street, they're not even been in a gym. They have calves like this. So calves is something that is genetic. That's why when I do hams and calves one day, then I do chest and calves the other day. The day I do chest and calves, I mean, I do this, easier way, more reps, and different exercises than the day I do it together with hands. But at the same time, you can't overdo it, because then don't grow at all. So, and if you go back to Ronnie Koolman, he did every muscle twice a week. But if you see his training schedule, different exercises. He didn't do same biceps. I mean, he did back and bicep Monday, back and bicep Thursday. But if you look, it's not the same exercises. So he had a 3-day split. He split his body in 3 days and did twice a week. But that man is not normal either, so. But you need to, it's the same when you go to the gym. If you go to the gym and Muscleworks, go here and see the regular people, his chest exercise look the same every time. Back the same every time. And even I sometimes, yes, because my legs are very good, I mean, okay, leg extension, leg press, hack lift, maybe one leg press and leg extension again. Then I think, shit, I must do something else. And I mean, it's also different equipment. You must change your routine all the time. The best is if you change from every workout you do. Then you maybe have some kind of exercise that you feel, okay, this is really, really good. Then you can do that more often, but try to change as often as you can. Abs and calves done at the gym, Sunday afternoon, 20 degrees.